Welcome, everyone. I'm Damon Bruce, and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Utah Jazz going up against the New York Knicks. And we're ready for tip in New York City. Kevin Harlan and the crew with a call.
And the players doing a little talking here before tip-off. It's all in good fun right now. Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Miller, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for the Jazz. And for New York.
You know, you look at the flex offense that Utah utilizes, and it requires that players, one, be versatile and multi-skilled, but also that they have good basketball IQs. You need to be able to screen and read defenses effectively. And that's not easy, but it's certainly a good way to play if you've got the right people.
And so off the tip, it's New York. They set the pick. And the pass to Randall. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Robinson. Here's Brunson. Six on the shot clock. The 17-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Passes it to Barrett. Randall, defended by Olynyk. Baseline jumper. Here's Robinson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
When you bring his name up, what I can't get out of my head is how ferocious he is as a rebounder.
You know, that's really a good way to describe him. He devotes so much energy to his work on the boards, it makes him hard to handle.
He's off on the first. And Clark, back to that flex offense you were talking about. Some players come into the league with the bad habit of standing around when they don't have the ball. Steve, that's not going to cut it in the flex.
No, it keeps you moving. It keeps the ball going. A lot of screening and cutting. It's a great offense, and it's difficult to cover. But I like what you said. It teaches the young players how to play as well.
No luck that time either.
A lot of high hopes for the Knicks in last year's playoffs. They started off so hot, but then let the series against Boston drag on, and eventually went to 7 games, and they fell to the Pacers in the second round after that.
And the Boston series did drag on them, you could tell. You wonder if they were a bit fatigued going into that Pacers series. Steve, Indiana just outplayed him, outworked him in every way in the second round.
Yeah, I think it was a factor, Kevin, and really the Knicks have only themselves to blame. They had Boston down 3-1 and a home game to close it out, but they couldn't get it done. And there's no doubt that affected them against Indiana in the next series.
You know, the Knicks got off to a fast start, but when you employ as many old bodies as they did last year, it's hard to sustain the level of play you need over the course of a full season. It's one reason they started to falter a bit late in the year.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Clark, you said it, the Knicks did hit that lull last season right after the All-Star break into early March. But Steve, when the vets saw the finish line in sight, they picked up their play and got back in it.
That's right. They won 13 games in a row late in the season, catapulting themselves back into the top tier of teams in the East, and let everyone know that they would not be exiting the playoffs early. That really was the start of that run.
0-0. Tries again, and the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his first points of the game.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Pass to Barrett, takes the three. Good!
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. 0-0, and it's sent back by Robinson. And they'll keep possession. Number 23, drained for 2 points.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
Kevin, the strategy for them offensively seems relatively straightforward. Get to the rim and finish big. He said, as you know, we're a team with athleticism and the ability to make plays inside. We'll try to exploit that as best we can, and until they make the adjustment, that's our focus. Guys, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He wants his guys going full tilt.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. So it's Utah now, after the miss from Randall. Robinson pulls it in.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Here's Brunson. Drains the 19-footer. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. 0-0. No good on the 3. New York trailing. Grimes, defended by Olynyk. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And the Jazz making a change here. As the Bookies checked in. Off the inbound. The pass to Barrett. And the shot is long.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Number 2. Knicks with the rebound. Passes it to Barrett. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good. He's got 5.
He should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
There's the pick. Number 2. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Guys, there were a lot of questions about what went wrong for Utah last year as they saw themselves slip from a middle-of-the-pack playoff team to being on the outside looking in at the playoffs. One reason was their play on the road.
The Knicks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. As you said with the Jazz last year, getting wins on the road a big problem for them, and they just couldn't keep up in that category. Well, Steve, with other teams vying for a playoff spot.
Yeah, they finished 13-28 on the road, and that was what kept them out of the postseason. They just have to improve in that regard this year if they're going to get into the playoffs.
Number 23, defended by Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple. He has 5.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that 3-pointer.
Robinson. Backs him down. Pass to Barrett from past the arc. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but You know, you got to be smart, too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And there's the pass to Dunn. The feed to Azubuike. Passes to Dunn. 0. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
There's the block. Pass to Dunn. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
No good from Fournier. Jazz leading by 4. Now the pass to Dunn. Another miss by Utah.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Shot to stop the drought. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his first 2 points of the night.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Passes it to Dunn. Off the screen. Good.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Pass to Hart for the 3. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Can't hit, and New York the other way now.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
4-on-3 break. The pass to Dunn. True on the 14-footer. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Number 5, defended by Dunn. Number 55. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And Utah making a change here. He hits the second from the line. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Gay. Ring shot on the way. Gets the bucket.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
5 seconds left in the first quarter. On its way from Rose.
You gotta love seeing nothing but zeros on the clock when that.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up.
You know, Utah usually matches up well with Eastern Conference teams because style of play is similar. Both Eastern Conference and the Jazz like to play a grinded-out physical game. And Utah has the bigs and the defensive mentality to thrive in a slower-paced game, and that's why they went 17-13 against the Eastern Conference.
Jazz leading by 5. Pass to Dunn. 6 to shoot. Zero. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On back to the Jazz against the East. Did what they needed to do against the conference as a whole. Winning more than they lost, but they also, Steve, had some key setbacks.
And the big one that I can remember was last year where they had that 4-game road trip to the East Coast. They went 0-4, and that was when they saw their grasp on a playoff spot start to slip away.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He has 6.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
That will play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Hart. No good from outside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, that's smart basketball. You foul and you send a very poor free throw shooter to the line.
Yeah, I think that's just smart. I mean, especially the way he's been throwing it down, make him earn it at the stripe. Well, for a long time, for the New York fans, going to see a Knicks game was an exercise in masochism, but they've turned it around in a big way, and now this is a tough place to play for a road team.
That free throw, no good. And Clark, that's what winning's going to do for you. The Knicks had the second best home record in the East last season as they won 31 games here.
Well, you know, Kevin, there's so much mystique here in this building. I mean, everybody loves to play in New York. It's the mecca for basketball in this country. And when NBA players come into New York, they can't wait to play against this Knicks team. And the Knicks, they want to defend their home floor.
And he's good on the second.
There were only 3 teams in the East that had a positive record against the Western Conference, and the Knicks were one of them. When you have talent like this team does, it doesn't really matter where your opponent is from because you're going to be able to compete.
Here's Dunn. Pins the shot with nobody near him. 8 points for him.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Goes off the bit from Sims. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Well, Clark, as you mentioned, the Knicks against the West, when you had the offensive capabilities from deep that they did, you know, Steve, you're never really out of the game.
Yeah,
you should know.
Well, they could just shoot their way back into games very easily. And that's what they did a lot of times against some of those teams in the West. But yeah, you have to play well against the West if you want to win your division. And the Knicks were able to do that last year.
Knicks trailed by 8. The dish to Rose. The 17-footer. Good on the shot.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Jazz leading by 6. They set the pick. Jazz passing it around. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Misses the 3. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Tries from 10. The shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way. Zero. Knocks down the 3 ball. 7 points in the game.
That's his first three-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
Outside Rose. Hits the jumper in space. Rose has got 4 this quarter. Jazz leading by 7. Utah calls timeout. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. It's so important to to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Pass to Dunn. There's the pick. No good. Nice D from Rose. Knicks trailed by 7. Picked his pocket. Jones with the screen on Rose. Dunn. Rejected by Randall. From downtown, and that is good. Now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Dunn. Here's Jones. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too, so they're really doing a nice job offensively.
No good on the free throw.
While never a lock for the playoffs, the Jazz were in the driver's seat for a playoff spot up until the All-Star break last season. However, after the second half kicked up again, they just couldn't beat the teams they needed to and lost a lot of ground, letting the Lakers back in the hunt.
Good on the second free throw. Of course, the Lakers would eventually pass them up during the final days to snag a playoff spot. But, Steve, as you said, it was just a poor run of games for the Jazz right after the All-Star break that did them in.
Well, it would have been nice for this young core to gain some valuable playoff experience, but they did pick up a couple of first-round draft picks. They continue to add talent to this deep roster, and I would think it's just a matter of time before they're back in the playoffs again.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And he makes the first. The Jazz making a switch here. Both free throws good from Randall. Jazz leading by 3. Zero. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
There's the pass to Randall. Clock at 6. Stolen away. Number 2. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. From 12 feet out. Utah with the rebound. Olynyk got his 5th rebound in this one. 0-0. Guarded by Robinson. Number 2. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Grimes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 1:16 left to play here in the half. And that one's good. He's got 8.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
New York calls timeout. Jones checked in for Utah. Passes it to Barrett. Here's Grimes. And it's off from three-point range. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Double zero. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Barrett the pass to Randall. Lets it go with the three. Shot's good. 5 points in the game.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Number 2. No good on that last second attempt there. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Jazz out in front, leading by 4. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's a good one going out in New York. Glad to have you with us for our halftime show. The Jazz have been rolling along. Their defensive intensity has really shaped the beginning of this game. No surprise from this rough and rugged squad.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And a sweeping view of Midtown Manhattan as we prepare to return to action. Utah leading by 4. Double zero. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 13. New York shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Randall. The 10-footer. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Knicks trail by 6. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Shot clock at 6. Pulls up, and it's blocked by Randall. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brunson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Utah calls timeout.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, It'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Number 2. And that one goes long. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Deflected. Number 23, guarded by Robinson. Number 24, and the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. For Utah, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, this was one of the worst free throw shooting teams in the NBA last season, guys, about 72%.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And he can't hit the second.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
There at the pass to Randall. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Double zero, defended by Barrett. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 15.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
There's a screen by Robinson. Takes the turnaround Jay.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Number 23, defended by Barrett. Rebounded by Barrett. Knicks trailed by 4. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
A different look for Utah. As Abuki's checked in, and Jones subbed in for Olynyk. Jazz leading by 4. Pulls up on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The pass to Barrett. Launches it. And the shot is good. 8 points for him.
Well, the big thing with him is that corner three-point shot. That's his spot. He loves drifting to that area. And so defensively, you've got to keep an eye on him. But what that does is it limits the amount of help you can give when he's on the floor.
And he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. And he likes to shoot the gap. It backfires on occasion. But like a great base runner, he seems to pick his spots pretty well.
Passes it to Randall. New York moving it around. And again, New York with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He kicks it to Jones. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And Utah making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Jazz?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Brunson. The offensive rebound, Robinson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Robinson. Good on both. Utah leading by 3. Gay with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. There's the screen. 0-0. Swiped it away. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Jazz ball.
And the Jazz making a change here.
Number 23.
The Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Gay outside. The tray. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Fournier. Number 1. Gay with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
The Knicks making a switch here. Knicks trail by 3. Robinson left side. Lock at 6. He's covered by Azubuike. A baseline J. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter. 1:41 left in the third. To the paint. Here's Azubuike. The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Robinson. Stolen. .105 left to play in the third. Backing down is Gay. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. 0-0. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And Utah making a change here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Knicks trail by 4. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson. No good with the triple.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Fournier, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Good defense, but gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
The Knicks making a switch here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. They set the pick. Number 23, Noah.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz lead. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Here's Rose. The pass to Hart. Feeds it to Rose. Passes it to Randall to take the lead. Number 55. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Utah trailing here. Here's Dunn. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Jazz making a change here. Both free throws good from Dunn. New York trailing. Now Rose. Rose off the pick from Sims. Rose attacking. Count that one. Rose will move into the fourth. It's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right, guys. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
Number 2. He's covered by Rose. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. Number 2. Shot is off.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Dunn defended by Hart. Number 95. Good on the three-point shot. And the Jazz lead by 2.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Outside Rose. He passes to Randall. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting from New York. Sims. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
The Jazz making a switch here. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Utah leading. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. A 3 from Gay, can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. Grimes, he's covered by Gay. And Robinson throws it down. And at Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, what's that, 7 lead changes already here? So this is a great matchup, guys. Two competitive teams going at it.
Number 2. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Number 2. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The Jazz making a switch here. And he sinks the second.
Well, he could have done a little better on that trip to the foul line, but he was able to tie this game up.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Grimes. Offline with his 3. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. They set the screen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Number 24, defended by Randall. Here's Gay, and right on target. Good.
He's gutsy. That's what I really respect about him. Seems like the more pressure there is, the more he enjoys the moment. So he is the guy you want taking the big shot at the end of the game.
Very true. And what I noticed with him is his ability to jump on teams right out of the break. I mean, he doesn't need a ton of shots to get going. He's locked in by nature.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Knicks trailed by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
From the arc. That drops.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
There's a screen. Number 2. And Utah again with the bucket.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
Well, they might as well continue to pull up and let it fly.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Here's Grimes. They grab their own miss, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Robinson. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Number 2. And a miss there on the triple.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field. You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
At the line for your Knicks, Brunson. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And New York making a change here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. And for the most part today, they have been. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Knicks trailed by 3. Pass to Randall. He dishes it to Robinson. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Randall. Sinks that one from the post.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Number 2. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Jazz lead by 3. Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Passes to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Number 2. 0-0. And the 3 off target. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Barrett. To take the lead. They now take the lead.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 1. 1:24 left in the game. A minute 20 left in the fourth. Number 23, defended by Barrett. Nice steal from Barrett. The Knicks with the lead. On the pass to Randall. Puts one up from 19. That one rolling around and runs out. The Jazz shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Kicks to Olynyk from downtown. Nails the triple.
Huge points. That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Randall for three. And the shot is good.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From downtown. Cannot hit. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Man, pressure-packed free throws, but he looks cool as can be. So big. Give them that 3-point lead.
And the Jazz call time here. They're losing by 3. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Twenty seconds left in the fourth quarter. 0-0. Bullseye! A tremendous three to tie it up. Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
Man, nothing you can do as a fan after a shot like that. Just shake your head.
New York calls timeout. Barrett the pass to Randall. The long three. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Time expires, and we're going to... Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Olynyk got 6 rebounds in the game. Double zero. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Knicks trailed by 3. Pass to Barrett. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this. Utah leading by 3. Here's Olynyk.
Takes it off the glass.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
Randall, defended by Olynyk. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. No good with the fallback jumper.
That's one he knows he should have made.
In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. Number 2 gets it to go. And it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
Here's the floater, but he gets it back. And there's the pass to Randall. And that one hits back iron. Jazz leading by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Utah is shooting straight 49% from the field. Number 24, guarded by Robinson. Some solid defense from Robinson. Him down. Shot from 6. And it's blocked. And an intentional foul right there. Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. Soft touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 7.
They are not letting up, guys. It just
with it. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Olynyk.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
And so it's Utah with the win. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan player of the game.